perfected version of Christianity. This is Christianity traceable to the Father. This is the Christianity traceable to God. This is what Bible actually call being a Christian, being a disciple. It is so clear. It doesn't confuse us. This glory that this life carry can only come from Jesus. So, in Matthew chapter 2 that we have read this morning, now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem. There came wise men from the east to Jerusalem. To do what? Verse 2, saying, where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east and are come to worship him. Now listen. Everyone that is born have this identity. How do I know? Because Jesus is the pattern for every human. If you see something in Jesus, that thing is obtainable, practicable, and experiential for every human. Bible says he is the light, the true light that lighted the path of every man that is born. Jesus is the light that lighted the path of every man that is born. Is the model, is the pattern, is the example for every human. I want to say to you that because Jesus is the light of the world, that is why he looked back and said, you are the light of the world. Because Jesus is the King of kings, that's why you are a king. Whatever is true of Christ is true of every man in Christ. Because he's going to reign, that's why the Bible says we shall reign with him. Because he's going to enthrone, that's why the Bible talks about our being joint heirs, inheriting God with him and sharing that throne. So when Jesus was born, wise men, they said, where is the king? Let me tell you, and it is not to motivate you. When you were born, by your record, you are a king. Born as a king, you see, your upbringing could have damaged the royalty in you. There are many things that our parents do ignorantly that destroyed the man in us. They were doing their best. If they know better, they will do better. I'm not here to blame the parents in any way. I am privileged to have a very godly father, very godly parents. So not everybody may have such liberal, large-hearted, person. It was my father that first prayed me into what I'm doing now, because he saw it. He saw the hand of God. He was the first to lay hands and pray and release me. So, but not everybody has such privilege of having such a godly father or parents that have understanding. So when I'm talking about father, I'm not particularly talking about my father or anybody's father. I'm just speaking generally. Do you understand? It's possible that it may happen to be your parents. Sometimes in an attempt to make you do right, they go to extreme and kill the man in you. They kill your self-esteem. They destroy your confidence. There's an healthy confidence that every human being should have to be able to express himself. It is possible. Some of you come from a home where when your dad returned from work, you go and hide under the bed. Now, that's not healthy. But while they were doing that, it was something that massaged their ego. That is around. Everybody's hiding. But it's not healthy. Dad is around, everybody should rush out to meet dad. Not that is around, everybody is hiding. Say, voila, today. They may not say it that way, you understand? I'm just articulating what, children can be very sincere. If you are able to hear what's in their mind, you'll be surprised. Do you understand? If not because of fear, if you want to hear the truth, call the children. Say in this house, who is a wicked person? A child will tell you. But the fear is that after telling you, you will use it against him. So he will not talk. But if you want to hear the truth, who is wicked in this house? He will tell you. A child, though. We were in the car one day and we passed through one side like that. And it was the mother of this boy that farted in the car. So she farted. The mother now herself said, look at this poultry. And the boy said, Mommy, do you understand? Say, Mommy, everybody started laughing. That's it. You understand what I'm talking about? That's a boy. Child, they don't hide the truth too. If you want a sincere assessment, you can ask them. Innocent, sincere. They can be, of course, ignorant, but they are sincere. Sometimes they do something out of their ignorance or innocence. But the way the parents handle those things can, in a way to deal with what is wrong, also damage what is right. There are many footballers that were killed. The footballing in them was killed when they were still young. Logbe. With all the logbe, how much is logbe fashion now? What the footballer is earning in a week. A professor in Nigeria is what? He will dream it in his lifetime. His lifetime, I'm telling you, lifetime. I'm in academics, so I know what I'm talking about. Oruko academics ni. Kobo no dey. A professor's salary in Nigeria is not up to 500,000. Before you become a prof, you will have spent close to 20 years in rigorous academic research. So if you see somebody say he's a professor, I'm not talking about Europe, I'm talking about Nigeria here. If it's outside the country, yeah, he may have some money. But here in Nigeria, except maybe he has a personal business and other things. But like academics, my friend, forget it. He's got nothing. The athletics in that boy have been killed in an attempt to get him to be serious academically. If he play football like this, they will beat him to stupor. So the boy will start playing football. He'll be hiding. He will also be programming you. When are you coming back home? He knows. He will play football. Oh, when you quickly go back to the room and open his book. You come back, you see him reading. You say, I'm going to be serious. Yeah. You are smart, he is smarter. He has become an hypocrite because you are killing the king inside of him. Are you with me, church? The kind of parent that you didn't have, you should give it to your children. Are you following me? One of the things I respect Manoa about is his understanding that being a man. When that boy was, he said, how shall we order this boy? What's supposed to be my duty? How do I guide him? What is he going to become? That's what a godly parent is. I should not impose law to you and say, go and study law because law was my dream course, but I didn't become a lawyer. Abi, because you are going to become a rapper, and Abi, is he a rapper or a rapist? Rapper, Abi? And they just, Benison. It just shut you down and kill that seed of greatness in you.